Welcome back, everyone, to the Elite Archery Pro-Am. We're up with our last division of the night, known pro. Darren, what do you see there?
I see a bunch of big scores and a wide open race right here. 4 guys at 450, Stephan Hansen at 448. These guys know the distance. These guys will shoot some bonus rings. This ought to be a good show.
This one, I mean, this is, as you said, wide open, anybody's game. I'm excited to see this one. Let's get it started. Let's go to Louis Holmes for our shooter introductions.
All right, this is our last shoot-off for the evening. Known pro category. Sitting in 5th place from Denmark with a 448, Stephan Hansen. Sitting in number 4 from Asheville, North Carolina, shooting for Scott, CBE, Justin Hanna, coming in at a 450. Sitting in 3rd from Indiana, coming in, tied with 450, Dane Johnson. And sitting in the 2nd spot from Arkansas, shooting for Elite, Richard Bowen. And no stranger, sitting in the number 1 seed from Liberty, Utah, coming in at a 450, Kyle Douglas.
All right, Darren, I am interested about this one because we're looking at several guys here who are probably better known for their indoor game.
Yeah, I talked to Richard Bowen earlier, and he's like, man, this might be the one. I said, Richard, I'd have never dreamt if you get your first professional win that it would be on a 3D course. And not that he's not capable. Don't get me wrong, but Richard has been in every shoot-off from Vegas to indoor nationals to you name it. He makes all these big shoot-offs, has a fantastic mental game, shoots the middle out of an X-ring indoors, but obviously has got some 3D game out here as well. But again, you know, Kyle Douglas wins everything. Dane Johnson shoots fantastic. Justin Hanna is one of the best archers in the world, and along with Stephan Hansen, they're from Denmark, currently living in Mexico. But he says he's got a bow that's pounding, so this should be a good show.
Yeah, Kyle Douglas, we should note, is now 3-time NFAA indoor champion, 2-time Vegas champ.
Yeah. Crazy good it's crazy how good Kyle shoots. He can win any tournament he goes to. He's a threat. There's a good look at Richard right there.
He's a regular in the NFA and Vegas shoot-down finals.
Stephan shoots a lot of front weight on that stabilizer, holds the bow really well.
Yeah.
You see, he just missed that 12.
He was 2nd in the Classic, oh boy, about 3 years ago. We don't see him much, but we've been seeing him. He was in Foley as well. I think he's going to try and get to everyone this year.
Kyle Douglas says, I'm just going to shoot a 14 and see what happens.
Why not?
4.64, and that hyena is at 27 yards.
Yes.
We've got the yardages now. We can talk about them. So 27 yards on that hyena, so it's not too far. Richard shot just low on that turkey for an 8, and that's not a good way to start.
And the turkey is 37 yards.
4, 5, 8, so he's now 6 points behind Kyle.
This is Richard's first ever shoot down in the ASA.
Nice.
10. Dane on that long grazing doe. Okay, that's the longest target at 49.
Yeah, he called upper and hit just left of it for a 10, which that's a great shot. That's half a football field almost, folks, 49 yards.
Dane Johnson's one win was here at Fort Benning.
He likes this tournament.
Ago.
Mr. Justin, 12 points, 4.62, so he's outright 2nd place right now.
Justin had himself a day today. He smashed a bunch.
He's a good
25
shot.
bonus rings he has for the weekend. And he shot a lot of
So
today.
he didn't shoot a single 8. He
No.
never left the 10 ring this weekend.
And
That's a center.
Upper 12 was called. That's a 10. 458.
okay, let's go to the scoreboard and see where we are now.
Took one arrow to really split the field up right there. Now there's no more ties. Yeah, there is. Richard and Stephan are tied for 4th right now.
Justin Hansen at 462 and 26 bonus rings.
Dane Johnson in 3rd, Justin Hanna 2nd, 462, and Kyle 1st at 464.
And Stephan Hansen now at 4th at 458 and 27 bonus rings. And Richard Bowen is at 458 and 26 bonus rings. Don't ask me to repeat that.
Justin had
Everybody ready?
at least one
Stephan,
win
let me know
last
when you're
year, I
ready.
know. London, he likes that London tournament.
Is that what he won?
Yeah, he won that 21 and 20.
Wow.
Um,
That's the hardest tournament to win. That power line's wicked.
Okay. We need a
Good look at Justin there.
Target 1 and target 4.
He and his wife Jacqueline are camping down here this weekend. They pulled a camper from North Carolina down here this weekend.
Okay. We'll start your 1 minute now.
he's a home builder.
He is.
His spare time.
Works in the real estate. Holds steady. Look at that bow.
Not moving at all. Got
12. I believe he's got that one. I think it's
it.
good.
Looks like it.
All right. Currently at 458 in 4th place.
All right, we're
Stephan
going
Hansen.
over to Stephan Hansen. He went for the 14 and he got it. Oh no, that's
Dane.
oh,
there, I
Stephan
think.
did. We were looking at the Panther,
Stephan
but
did
Stephan
get
got
it.
it anyway.
472 for Stephan. Yeah, they're going to chew that hyena up down there. Knowing the distance and only 27 yards, they're going to wear that 14 ring out.
All right, for our leader, currently at 464.
This is Kyle. Can he go 2 bonus rings in a row?
Ouch.
No, he's
he's
out
out.
right.
Kyle Douglas
Wow.
moves him to
8.
472.
472.
And now it's tied with Stephan Hansen.
Yeah. Dude, we can see big changes
By
every
one
arrow
bonus
here.
ring. Next up,
There's a-
Richard Bowen.
There's a look at Richard on that long deer. Did he call
Did he
upper?
call upper?
He did not, so he's going to get a 10, I believe.
Again, that's 49 yards.
Mm-hmm. 468.
10 for
Doe.
Richard. Dane Johnson on the Black Panther did call the
Okay,
upper
the
12.
Black Panther is 36 yards. And I believe we're going to see a 14 here.
Yeah.
All right, Dane Johnson, number 12 called, and up 14.
14 for Dane.
474. So depending on, well, Justin, and I think Justin shot a 12.
Yeah.
So he and Dane will be tied for the lead now. Everything's changing
All right,
up.
Justin Hanna, currently at 462.
I'm not 100% sure. Yep, there it was.
Justin. All right.
474. It's a race, PJ. It's a race.
Man, we just flip-flopped everything.
A first place change.
Dane Johnson and Justin Hanna, 474. Kyle Douglas, Stephan Hansen, 472. Richard Bowen, 468.
Now you got Kyle Douglas and Stephan Hansen at 472.
Richard needs a bonus ring. He shot an 8 on that first target and then just shot a 10 there, so he's falling behind everybody else because they've been hitting these rings.
And now here goes Justin Hanna to the shortest target.
Yup.
27-yard hyena.
6 bonus rings.
What are the odds he goes for that 14?
I'd say about
All right.
good.
Anybody want upper 12?
The odds are good.
5 for Dane Johnson, one of our co-leaders. And where are we?
Wind's not quite as, well, just as I say, we get a little gust, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not as
No.
hard as it was
It's
earlier.
far less than when we started.
And what about Justin? Justin, are you ready to go, buddy?
He's looking at those dots on that hyena, figuring out how far away he needs to aim to hit that 14. He might see it good enough. He might be able to see that 14 good enough to, it might be able to see the rings.
Oh, something on his arrow he didn't like.
Good look at Dane, holding nice and steady.
Yeah.
Shooting a hinge style release, pulling, boom, fired.
Got that.
He called
It
upper.
looked like the 12.
He called upper and got it, I believe.
he got
There's
it.
Justin. See if he can 14 that hyena.
Oh, man, that's close.
Really close.
There's like a jaggedy line there.
That's really close.
All right, first up,
Stephan Hansen.
474 in first place with 27 bonus.
Everybody's
turkey.
struggling on
Yeah.
that turkey.
14 for Justin.
I got
He
it.
did get it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you can see it better.
Gotcha. 14
Yeah.
for Justin Hanna. 488. These guys are going to break
Next
500
up,
easily.
Stephan Hansen.
I'm surprised at the scores that they're seeing on that turkey because it's
Yeah,
37 yards.
yards.
For Stephan Hansen.
Makes him a 480 or puts him at a 480. Little shake of the head there, like I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah. Here's Richard on
All
this.
right.
Or, excuse me.
Kyle on that long
Kyle
deer.
Douglas.
Did he call upper?
That's gonna move him back.
I believe he did by the cheers.
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
That guy.
Justin Hansen still
4,
hanging on to the
8,
lead, though.
4.
Richard Bowen went up for 12 call.
Now we got Richard.
And he's looking to make up some ground now.
Let's see if he went at the 14. That Panther is
He
36.
Did.
Oh, he did.
And
He
got it.
smoked it.
14.
That'll help his
All
cause.
right.
482 for Richard, if I've got that right. Yep.
Now, Dane went for this upper. He got it. And he's coming around to the shortest target. There's his 12.
Yep. So it puts him at a 486, 2 points behind Justin Hanna. And Justin's going over to the turkey.
Which, yeah, that'll be interesting.
37. I wonder if Justin goes for the 14 there.
Dane Johnson, 46.
People are struggling shooting at the 12.
yeah.
They're shooting 8, so I don't know. Depends on what he can see, how much detail. If he's got something to aim at, obviously if these guys can see it, they can hit it.
Are you paying attention, if you're him, to what other people are doing? Like, are you knowing that people have been struggling on that turkey?
I don't know. It goes so fast out there, he probably doesn't realize what target they're shooting 8s on.
Gentlemen, let's see.
All right.
We're at arrow number 4 already.
Dane's ready.
Dane's ready
Dane's
to go
calling
on
the upper.
We'll start your
He's ready to go on the hyena.
Let's good look at Stephan Hansen from Denmark, as you mentioned, living in Mexico.
There's Justin, what's he shoot at? He 12'd that
Oh,
turkey.
got it.
That's good.
And Dane got it.
Dane
We
got the
figured that was
14.
going to happen. So we should have a tie again. Stephan's going to be close.
He called the upper. I think he's going to get
Dane
that.
Johnson currently in second place.
Wow.
at 486.
They're hitting some rings.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry, just a 14.
Dane 496. They are wearing that hyena out.
Okay, guys, turn the hyena around. Apparently, it's too big a mark.
Mike Tyrell saying turn it around. Dane Johnson's got his dad as his umbrella man and support staff there.
Justin Hanna.
Has a 12.
12 for Justin Hanna.
That puts him at a 500.
Yeah,
So Dane
we're tied.
and Justin are 529 bonus rings. Back to being tied again. Stephan Hansen.
I believe Mike just said.
Call the upper 12.
Well, did I do some math wrong? They've got Dane at 500.
Yeah. Yeah, he shot a 14 and Hannah shot a 12, so then they were both at 500.
Yeah, it is the
Gotcha. I did some bad math on my paper here.
That's as sweet as a blueberry Danish right
And I
there.
think Mike just said they're tied on bonus rings as well now.
500, 500. Yeah, I had Dane incorrect on my third arrow score there. That was math on my fault. Math mistake. My bad.
Math happens.
Yeah.
On the Black Panther.
Stephan
right.
got a 12, so he's at 492. That is correct.
I can't see that arrow in the screen here.
And
We'll get the call from.
8.
It's an 8.
For Kyle Douglas.
Whatever it was out.
492.
So that is Kyle Douglas.
And for Richard
An
Bowen,
8 for
currently at
Kyle.
42.
Puts him at 492. So him and Stephan are tied now.
Here comes Richard Bowen.
Upper 12 called on the Brown Bear.
And
He shot it to
Are
14.
you sure?
He got a 5. That's going to hurt.
All right, here we go.
487.
Goes to a 6th arrow. Our leaders at
All right.
529.
so we got 4 archers in the mix right now.
Mm-hmm.
In 3rd place is Kyle Douglas at
A 5 is so hard to swallow out here on the known course because
yeah.
these guys hit, even 8s, these guys hit so many rings that if you back up any at all, it's hard to make a comeback.
And 5th now is Richard Bowen.
You can see Stephan adjusting his sight right there, getting it dialed to the exact yardage.
He's calling upper. He is going to be shooting at the
big
Panther,
score,
36 yards.
he'll be the one shooter definitely out
Richard
of the
Bowen is now on the shortest.
0.
Dane Johnson's on the
All right.
turkey, which means Justin's going to be on the long deer.
Mhm.
Targets.
So
If Dane goes for the 14 here,
Targets 2 and 4
he
are
could
up to 12
separate himself a little bit going into that 6th arrow because I doubt Justin would ever dream of shooting at a 14 on this long deer. But I have no doubt he can 12 it. There's Stephan. Look at that stack of weights on the end of that stabilizer, and then watch how steady he holds it.
look at that. No move.
Not even moving.
I couldn't even hold that thing up. I think he got it
I
on
do
that
too.
Panther.
Let's see what Dane went. Dane went at the 14.
Oh, he hit the 12, upper 12. He's right in
Oh,
it.
yeah, I see it now. Bad shadow on the screen.
Okay.
There's
first
Kyle
up,
on that bear.
Richard Bowen, currently at 40.
Oh, center punch to the 14
Yeah,
there.
he had to after shooting that 8.
Yeah.
14.
All right, Richard.
14 for
Got
Richard.
it.
Puts him at 501.
Dane Johnson takes a 12. He'll be in the final arrow.
Dane Johnson up.
Dane Johnson,
Next
upper 12
year.
call on the turkey.
And it is a 12.
12.
All right.
5, 1, 2. So that's going to knock Richard out of the final arrow.
Yeah.
He's got 11 points on Richard right now, so Richard won't get to shoot the 6th.
Here's Justin on that longest target.
With Dane Johnson.
Center 10.
Just over that 12.
10 for Justin Hanna.
Good shot at it.
So another
5, 10. So Dane will get to be the last shooter on the 6th arrow.
And upper 12 for Stephan.
Stephan called upper 12, but I believe he got the 14 here. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he did.
So he's at 506.
And for Stephan.
Right?
14.
506 it is.
506.
Okay.
30 bonus rings. And now Kyle Douglas.
Kyle
currently
Douglas.
492 and 30 bonus rings. Needs at least a 10 to stay within.
Kyle
10
shot on the.
Got it.
He shot an 8 on the previous target, so him to go after that 14 there, it's gutsy, but he needed it.
Also 506.
506.
And he will be ahead on
Okay, fortunately I have a computer.
bonus rings because he had 30. So now he's got 31. And Stephan has 30.
512 and 30 bonus rings.
Let's see if we're going to bring that Wolf back out.
Justin Hanna at 510 and 29 bonus rings. In 3rd is now Kyle Douglas at 506 and 31 bonus rings.
Yep.
In 4th
Mike
is
Tyrell's
Stephan
giving
Hansen
it
at
out there.
506 and
Kyle
30
does have an
bonus
edge on
rings.
bonus rings.
And in 5th place,
There's that
Richard
Wolf.
Bowen at 501 and 28. On the
I think
final
we're going to
arrow,
bring him back
Stephan
out.
Hansen will shoot first.
Ken's back there after him.
Justin is 3rd, and Dane Johnson gets the last arrow of the night. remember, if we are tied for score and bonus rings,
Mike's explaining to everybody in the crowd where they're at, and we will see some 14 shot at right here.
So we're in front of the grazing doe by a couple yards, because we're not going to get a distance here. We won't know what it is. They will, but we won't.
Stephan Hansen.
But Scott Parrott is
Just run out there
moving
and
them. That target is lit up right where they had it. Scott told him to back up.
Thank you, Stephan.
All right, so we're right at the doe, but the shooting line is in front of the line. So we know that deer was 49 yards. So it's a little shorter than that now.
-5 or 6. They're 43-ish,
Yeah.
we'll say.
We'll see when they put this in the ground if that sun catches those vitals. Yeah. They'll get a good look at it. It's not quite as bright as the deer, but it's not full shadow either.
The shadows are getting long. The sun's setting here. I think we're in Alabama.
I think so.
Yeah, right across the
The
river is
river.
Georgia.
That's it.
I always say Fort Benning, Fort Mitchell, but it's Alabama, Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama. We're all right here in all these cities.
This is a recreational facility of Fort Benning, this Uchee Creek campground. It's owned by the military. Great place, great venue, beautiful grounds.
Our military boys, men and women, have been training all weekend.
We've
We've heard, and I talked to
machine
some,
gun and
yeah, I talked to some guys that served, and I said, "What?" They said it's a 60 caliber, and they're just pa 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 pa. I mean, it's pretty impressive that they're doing these training exercises out here.
we've seen helicopters go over, troop transports. I didn't see any paratroopers jump out, but sometimes we do.
Yeah, last time we were down here, they were getting ready to graduate, I think, jump school, and they were jumping like crazy. And I always love watching these guys jump out of those airplanes. Back to archery. Here goes
Archery,
Stephan
here we
Hansen.
go.
Yeah.
All right, Stephan, you ready? We'll start your 1 minute now.
Oh,
Boom.
got it.
That's awesome. Puts him at a
Great shot.
520.
Yikes.
I'll give a big shout out to our military men and women, for those
Oh,
that
yeah.
have served, those that are serving currently. Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next up, Kyle Douglas, who is at 506 and has 31 bonus rings, has really no other choice but to try to chase that and
Yeah,
get 14.
Mike is explaining that Kyle has to hit the 14, and then he moves ahead of Stephan on bonus rings.
So this is for a podium spot because Richard's going to finish in
All
5th.
right, Kyle.
Yep.
A 14 here will move Stephan into 4th.
Looking at you. You ready? We'll start your 1 minute now.
He's got a stack of weights out there, too.
And holds so good. Just left. So Kyle's
gonna
going
be
to
an 8.
end with a 514. Stephan just moved into at least 3rd.
That's only his second ASA podium ever for Stephan Hansen. So congrats to him.
Just left.
All right. That puts Kyle at 514.
So Justin needs a
All right.
Stephan now leads at 520.
he needs a
go.
bonus ring
Next up,
because if not, Dane's just going to have to hit a 12 to win this,
Justin Hanna. Currently at
or hit a
5.
10 to win it.
Needs at least a 12 to step ahead of Stephan Hansen. If he tens it, he loses on bonus rings. He has 29. Stephan has 31.
Yeah, he's got to shoot for the 14.
I think so.
He's got
I think
to.
he has to. If he shoots an 8, he's a 518. So he's still ahead of Kyle. If he shoots a 5, he's still ahead of Kyle. So he gets on the podium regardless here. I think he shoots at the 14. Sneak peek at a new Scott release right there. He shoots an 8 low. So Justin's got a 518.
Dane Johnson just needs an 8.
And for Justin Hanna, 8 moves him to 518.
I don't know what
All right,
the
Dane,
bonus ring count is for him and Stephan.
518. Stephan's at
And
520.
8.
He's currently at 512 and 30.
Yeah, an 8 for Dane. Dane
30.
Jane just needs to shoot center 10 to win this.
Yeah, he needs a 10.
You take an 8, you come in second. You shoot a 10, you come in first. You shoot a 12, you also come in first. You shoot a 14, they're going to come get you and take you to the hospital.
Stephan does have 31 bonus rings total. We got word.
So
It's
he
all yours. Let me know
So
when
Dane
you're
just needs a center 10.
needs a 10.
This
yeah.
should be
ready. Start your 1 minute
a guy of his
now.
caliber with a rangefinder. This should be victory for Dane Johnson.
I forget his age. He's young.
Yeah, he's not very old.
The youngest one out there. I
He's
don't know if he's 20 yet. Boom, right in the middle.
Yep, he's a
Look
big,
at
he's a big old tall grain-fed Indiana boy,
Yes. There
celebrating
he
with
is.
his dad.
That's his dad there.
10 for Dane Johnson.
Good for him.
Wouldn't go for the 14.
I'd say he likes
Determined.
Fort Benning
He does
tournament.
all right here.
I guarantee it.
Stephan Hansen at 5.
Second win, and that was
Justin Hanna
at least
518.
2 years ago
14 in the fourth place, Richard Bowen.
that he took that win. So
Good for him. Dane's a nice kid, man. He's got
Super.
his indoor game's been coming on strong. He's shooting so good indoors, and obviously he's bringing that skill set out here to the 3D range, and he's showing them what he's made of.
yes, sir. There's a big hug for Braden Galantine. I know the two of them work together.
For the champion in each round.
Dane's getting a phone call. It's from his mom. Go ahead. Dane just asked for a break here because his mom called him on the phone there.
FaceTime me, he says.
Yeah. He's got to talk to mom.
Everybody's excited for him.
Hey, you got to talk to mom there, right?
Oh yeah, she's my #1 supporter. That's all I know.
Tell us about that round. What a great weekend. You like it here.
I love Fort Benning. Honestly, coming into this weekend, I didn't have the confidence, especially through like the first 10 targets. Then I finally realized, I just needed to trust my process. I've been here before. Just needed to trust my shot, and once I started trusting my shot, everything just started falling through its place.
This is your second win, I believe.
Yep,
Both of them have come at Fort Benning. What do you like so much about this place?
it's Fort Benning, baby.
Congratulations, Dane.
How about that shoot down there? I mean, you were gunning for those 14s when you needed them. You had no fear.
Well, in my mindset, I didn't come here for second. I came here to win it. And not only that, but I'm more of a guy that wants to give a show for my fans, for
Fantastic.
the audience here. I want to give them a good show.
You put on a good show. Congrats,
I
Dane.
appreciate it.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Dane.
Thank you.
All right, Dane Johnson is our known pro champion. That's going to do it for us here from the Elite Archery Pro-Am at Uchee Creek. For Louis Holmes, Darren Christianberry, I'm PJ Riley. Thanks to everybody out there for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll see you next month, Camp Minden, Louisiana.